Yes, I do.
Still fine. Or maybe you're God.
Georgia, I haven't made a number 2 since Chicago. If I was God, I would fix that first.
That was never inaugurated. That's still unfinished and open. It was supposed to continue to your right to reach the sea, but it never did. The bridge is typical Calatrava bridge. Don't worry, from the hotel you only cross the street and you're in front of all that. So if you want to do it now or later or whenever, you can do it. You can see the name if you keep looking to the right. Here on this wall it says Ciutat de les Arts y las Ciencias, City of the Arts and Sciences. That building here to the right is meant to be this convention center, cultural and convention center. People would rent out for conferences. It was packed as the Pope came here for 3 days. But that's it. Never again. Something nice to know for a change. Please take a look to the blue tiles here on the right. This is an homage to the genius, the real genius that we have in Barcelona, who is Antoni Gaudi. The one from the Sagrada Familia you're going to see the day after tomorrow. The one from Gaudi's Park that you're going to see tomorrow evening. Look at the way that it's worked. When Gaudi, this is something they're going to explain to you, but I can already tell you. When Gaudi starts, he has little budgets to do his things, which are pretty new. Not everybody likes it, all right? So the idea is use all sorts of coffee cups, glasses, everything he can break into pieces and put together again to decorate later. In fact, that style is called trencadís, which in Catalan, in my language, comes from the verb trencar, that means break into pieces. And that, what you've seen, is an homage. On your left-hand side now, this big eye, it was inaugurated as the aquarium and oceanarium. People paid money to see sharks, dolphins, and other kinds of fish around the world. Nowadays they do temporary exhibitions because how many tickets do you need a day? Look to your right. Actually, it is impressive. I mean, nothing to say against that. It just could the city afford it? The city can't. The city has a huge debt and can't maintain it open. Nobody's interested in buying that. Imagine how much money that would cost. And renting it, yeah, once in a while there is, I don't know, a fair that they organize. But Valencia is not such an international city as Barcelona or Madrid are. That's why, beautiful as it is, and the one where the whole roof inside fell down and they had to repaint it is the one on your left. That one.
Water at least 20 hours before.
Tenemos tomate.
Also, apart from this, we got tomato.
Que lo vamos a pelar y rallar.
Peeled and grated tomato.
Pollo, a ser posible criado en el campo, criado en grano.
If it's possible, free-range chicken.
Y conejo.
And rabbit.
Si nos desplazamos a la zona de la ribera, confluencia río Júcar, río Magro, añadiríamos pelotas.
Apart from this vase,
explain to you tomorrow how we're going to do that, because now I already know what time the Sagrada Familia will be the day after tomorrow. So I'll fill your minds up tomorrow with information, but not now. I'll tell you tomorrow about the days in Barcelona. Now just relax, sleep, try to unplug from my voice, and I'll get back to you. I'll attack in the morning again.
You riding and driving?
There he comes. About time too, says Tony. Shaking his head. Who is he talking to? Oh, this guy. So they are parking on the yellow strip. He's parking on the yellow strip. So obviously you can do that in Spain. No, he's parking right there. So who's counting? 1, 2, 3, people said 7. Yep, yep. Okay, says he. What about keeping an eye on the luggage? Oh, it's his job to do that.
It's not Tony's job.
Did you like some cream?
Okay.
That's yours, I think.
I just stopped filming.
Kind, you're going to enjoy it. It's really, really nice. Now, what's changed? That this year the company has added some snacks, and it's more than a couple of olives and a couple of.
Really hitting before they think all the cancellations we have.
Going to Toledo, going to Salamanca, Avila, back to Seville, where we paid nothing. Well, here you pay all the time. This is, and I'll finish with this, it's a little bit the idea of, imagine please a family with, I don't know, children, all the kids that are, each one of the states in Spain would be one of the kids. Each one brings into the general pot of the family the money they can afford. Some have better jobs.
Pesticides or pesticides in the fields. We don't even water the vineyards, and we just wait till it rains. And also, we all the grapes are picked up by hand. We don't use tractors to get them to pick up the grapes. Okay, we have a group of people that are dedicated to pick up grapes by hand every year. Well, no, if we have, maybe we could have some fun of them in six sometimes. But I mean, if we have it, we try to attack them, not the most of it. So we have two best scholars in the world here in this company. That's what Robert Parker says, okay? Well, now this is only the family part. I mean, this and personal things. Now we're going to go and see how we make the wine, how we make the wine, and how we make the cava. If anybody wants to ask anything, just let me know, okay? Just go ahead and ask. It's made and then you put it directly into bottles. But sometimes Marcel, the winemaker, he blends different kinds of grapes and makes a different type of wine. Depending on the type of wine, we use 2 grapes.
So that's the silver. And
those Olympics were supposed to happen in Barcelona. Just they couldn't, because on the 18th of July of that year, the civil war started. Doesn't matter. Anyway, he's not inside anymore. And that's absolutely my fault. I'll take full responsibility. In 1997, he came from London, he's British, and bought an apartment in the center in front of the Gaudi houses. For me, as a Barcelonian, in 1997, the prices that we were dealing with were a fortune. They were asking for. I understand that. If you please take a look here to your left-hand side, on the corner, not everything in Barcelona is Gaudi, but Gaudi has such an influence. There are many different architects that followed his way of doing. Mujica da Falc, Domenico Montané, Lladró. You're going to hear names in the coming days. Look, this is what I was saying yesterday in Valencia. This building on a balcony, and then on the corner it looks different from the one above. They all look different. So I live in an apartment house, but I have my own identity. I can tell exactly what I like and what I represent. See, these were the first buildings when it was more expensive to live in the upper floors than to live in the lower ones, because they already had lifts, they had elevators. Before that, the aristocracy used to live.
Popular families strolling or children playing here in the playgrounds. You will also see some retired Barcelonians playing la petanca, as we say, or bocce, or bowling, the bulls, as they say in France, in the Provence region. So the avenue, it's called Passage de San Juan, not only in homage to St. John, one of the 4 evangelists, but also recalling that St. John's Day here is a national holiday, is a bank holiday. It is the way of the people on St. John's night. They form many bonfires and they burn the old stuff, the old clothes, the old furniture. And many Barcelonians that night, on St. John's Eve, they don't sleep. It's the way to celebrate the arrival of the good weather or the summertime of St. John's. Look how popular it's watching. We call it la petanca, like they do in French, le boule, because it was a game originated in Provence, southern France. Now another very popular sport in the city is football. Well, the Americans call soccer, but we say football. You know that Barcelona is also famous for its football team, the Football Club Barcelona, popularly called Barça, one of the most famous and successful football clubs in the world. They play in a gigantic stadium, northern Barcelona, called Camp Nou, the new ground, a stadium that has a seating capacity for almost 100,000 seats. It's one of the largest football stadiums in the world.
Just in a very artistic way.
La toise.
You're going to be like just outside the corner. You leaned in and stuff. Your face is fine. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is very easy. Go in the shop. Ho visto una Sengan di Naruto oggi.
Ciao, on y va.
Where did you go? Oh, high school chicken. The Inn restaurant over the other side here. It was just awful. Was it? Yeah, poaching there.
I had a meat lasagna, and they brought it out in a cast iron dish. It was sizzling, and I touched it with my hands.
You burnt your fingers.
And I had some food on my fork, and of course I dropped it because it was so hot.
Oh no.
But it was nice. And Jeff had a carbonara, but he said it was not the carbonara as a but in,
I just, we were going to we saw a sign for Chinese or like food and Thai. I just went like, just look, lots of vegetables, you know, like broccolis and carrots and all that sort of stuff. And then we got down there and I thought, not normally a burger person, but I thought, a nice piece of chicken and salad. That was good also. Anyway.
Actually, I wanted a paella, but they don't serve the one person.
I got a two.
And Jeff wanted, he had his heart and I saw them.
Great, so ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you have enjoyed the dinner here at the Puerto Olímpico, the Olympic port that you can see on the left hand side of the coach, and to the right I'm sure that you have seen the Barceloneta beach. You look at the building to the right, that glass building with a W on the top. This is the W Hotel, designed in the year 2005 by the sea. And now, if you look to the left, look at the big fish over there that was designed, that fish, the whale of the Olympic Village, as we also call it, by the Canadian architect Frank Gehry, who had also designed the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, northern Spain. But the first project that Gehry had done in our country was that big fish that is just the decoration of the little mall with the restaurant area in front of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. So the hotels, the restaurants, the fish, the shops, the buildings, the lights. A look also at the chimney left. This is all that remains of the factory that was located here before the Olympics. They have saved many of those chimneys to be the proof of the industrial past of that area, to recall that it was an industrial area before the Olympics. In a part of apartments and condominiums and gardens and hotels, they have also built office buildings, like for example the next building coming to the left with kind of lattice windows outside is a new center for biomedical research. Now the city is focusing its economy to clean new industries, biomedical research, so this is one of the most important centers to do biomedical research in the country. To the left, also new buildings of the university. And look at the Bell Road on the left hand side, busy road, many cars and trucks passing by the road. This is the Bell Road, 25 kilometers of roads running around the city and linking the 4 Olympic areas.
Lights are changing, guys. So watch.
All we do is